What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Metaphor. Now, at the end of the last episode, I had so many like hero fruits and stuff like that I went through and I leveled some stuff. So we now have the 15 we need. So we're gonna go back to more and get 5 more hero leaves of light and some more imagination, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about more. So this and this are the same quest pretty much. This is like the main quest. This is the next dungeon, the next main dungeon. These are all side quests. This is a story that we can tell the guy now that we have done the tower, so that's done. So the only thing left is we have to get a toothbrush from this place in Innuendo. So first things first, let's go here.
Where was I?
We're gonna go to more, and he's gonna give us all our goodies.
Hey.
Just be sure the royal magic spell. The royal magic is the spell that got invoked at the royal funeral, right? Or is this the formula?
Yes.
That does seem to be the case. Put another way, the king had a detailed plan to ensure how things would play out before he died at Luis's hand. Kind of a stupid plan if it involves giving your son's murderer a chance to take the throne, but I don't see the logic. 785 years that Uchronia has endured, there has only been a few instances where the king has invoked this magic. A strong desire of some sort surely spurred his decision. I believe there are some still secrets to be found. A reason that this script still exists is for the name and drawing at the end.
Grant me a moment.
What a strange feeling I'm getting. Now that I consider it again, I've seen this somewhere before. Why would I feel this way? It's certainly not a language used anywhere in the kingdom.
Got a moment?
Are you okay? Indeed. It certainly seems like there is much I can't recall.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new? I would appreciate it very much. Please examine the scroll.
You don't say.
You study a number of archetypes.
Incredible.
You're welcome.
All right.
Oh, it's so close. Oh,
Did I?
just now. No. Impossible. Are you alright?
What? Not quite.
I've recorded some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant? A long time ago. My memory from long ago. My time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal. Though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that...
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people. But you do.
It'll be fine.
You do, don't you? Indeed. Should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well. And that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry, I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow or overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately, I felt that my research may actually be another's will, that I've labored only their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten. Don't give in.
No.
Fair point. Life is full of both good and bad. Don't let my bitterness slip out. Because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do struggle with conversation. You truly are kind. Thank you for being here. Alright, level up. Bond.
Often I find your words resounding in
Alright,
me.
3 in the Seeker. Alright, what's my next
Well then.
quest? Next, I need to get General? How do I get the General?
This one's important.
I need to raise the General archetype to 15. Okay.
I can depend only on you.
I'd be happy if you were here. Nope. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye-bye. I don't know what the General it is, but I have a
Find out.
hunch that it is this. Commander. I need to get Barden to 3. And this to... Okay. Does anybody have that up? I do. What is that? No.
Oh.
Yes.
Come again.
Bye-bye. Alright, so we have our next quest for him. General, level 15. Don't even have that yet, so don't have to worry about that.
Hey,
Alright, next. Let's set up camp
thanks, but
and explore
Okay,
somewhere
then.
else.
All right then.
If I could have anyone with a head, I'd be able to be fine. Oh, wait, we have Nurse. Where is he? We found his relic. This will give me the gunner archetype.
Hello.
Hello. We got another thingamabob.
Well.
May I look at it? Let's do it.
Ho ho.
It must open somewhere. Oh, what's this? Good twist there. I push in and there you are, you see? Alright, so it's another gizmo. What did I tell you? Sharp as a blade, these instincts, but my heavens, this is quite a find.
this?
So something was inside just like the last one. He might be the only one who understands this. I expected some degree of this, but the design is different. Oh,
God, I've
it's coming
got
to me.
it.
I see it now. A heaven-sent cerebral nugget of pure genius.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome, I guess.
Even so.
I didn't think I'd get to see 3 relics in such a short span. You're welcome. You haven't found a thing yourself.
No.
No, thank you indeed. I haven't been built. I had the build for combat, but a man's worth isn't decided by his sword or him alone.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh god, so he is a playboy. Serving young guy with a genius mind, a family prestige. Why I was every Demonaw's dream. Yeah, if that was me.
Quite.
I still might be. You're young. But in case, I'm afraid most of my admirers care for my family name more than they did for me. I even had a fiance at one point. What? You really?
Wow.
Ah, yes, I remember. I was young and obsessive. Romance and career both fell to the wayside as I threw myself into the runner research. Poor girl got tired of waiting. By the time I thought to check in on her, she slopped off and married some other guy. The adage holds true, though, I suppose. You never realize what you have until it's gone. Keep in mind, chap, don't make the mistakes I did.
Rather.
Alright, that's enough depressing. Bygone tales. For me, Gauntlet Runners are my true lovers of my life. I support you. Oh no, you're perfect for each other.
Oh ho.
Exactly. Alright. So we just need to find you another... Alright. So you're leveling up. That gives me the new class.
Now,
Come on.
a new
Yeah. I unlocked the
That
sniper.
really is dashed interesting.
Oh, that's pretty cool looking.
To the joys of your company, eh?
This one's important.
Yep, we know. Gotta keep looking for more. We'll find more eventually.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, let's conclude us up this trip and make our way back to town. After all, there's still preparations to be done. There's still 13 days left. I mean, we still have 13 days, you know, almost 2 weeks,
Now
guys. I'm pretty sure we're fine. Let's go here and do our last quest.
I think we
then
have a
we'll-
favor to do there.
Then we'll turn everything in.
It's your call.
Let's be off.
We're off.
What to pick?
Alright, so, if we're going in here, you get to try out the new gunner class.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm
That
counting.
was
Of
very
course.
expensive.
Really
I like the look of this one.
good. I'm still getting stronger.
Okay. Now, Stroll. I guess you can just stay on Wizard. You're gonna learn Magic Knight, and I want you to learn, I guess you can have Commander. I kind of like her on Commander, but I'll put you on Commander. Hulkenberg gets... we'll give her fire. Stroll, he's a mage, so he gets everything. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, so now
What
let's
now?
do just a quick little boom,
You can trust in me.
boom.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Alright. I think I finished all the books. Yeah. We'll go downstairs and
All right then. Go.
wash more clothes for MP.
This. Understood.
Oh.
Money.
I say, we could stop.
Something's up ahead.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at a spectacular
Ooh.
waterfall northwest.
Oh, this
of
is a picture for
Briarhaven.
Maria.
The Peregrine Falls, the water cascading down from the river between the canyons, is among the kingdom's finest vistas. Thanks in part to the monuments carved into rocky cliffs. Is the rumbling echo simply the water plummeting into the basin below? Or the roar of the Mage King?
This?
What could this be? Yet again, it seems like we found ourselves within the most peculiar of places. Something is just barely visible beyond a water's veil. Oh, it's like a face. I just saw it in the mountain. Wasn't even paying attention. It must be. It looks like faces. Oh, there's multiple. Well, why would anyone go through the trouble of carving something like that behind a
Besides-
waterfall? Aren't their expressions kind of scary? They look intimidating.
I don't know.
It's difficult to carve rock in a place like this. Whose face could it be?
Mayhap.
Is perhaps the likeness of one of the old hero kings? I believe a legend involving the Mage King is set within this region. I'd not question it if you told me this was created with the Mage King as magic. They say he mastered immensely powerful forces, which he used to protect his people.
Just
I cannot help but think that what would drive someone to go upon such great lengths to carve such a terrifying monument upon those stones. As a warning?
What's that about?
They must have wanted to warn us of something. Maybe you're right. For all his power, the Mage King suffered great misfortunes throughout his final years. Perhaps this serves as a warning. Power closes as many doors as it opens. Regardless of the intent which you wield it, you may yet become feared and ostracized. That's kind of sad when you think about it. When you put it that way, it almost feels like the roar of the waterfall is meant to represent the Mage King's cries of anguish.
Yes.
If that is indeed true, then we best honor those sentiments by etching this place within our memory. We may think of it more, but it's time to go back.
All right.
Ooh, that might level me. Never mind, that's not what I thought it was.
hello.
I was about to say, he better draw it. Maria's gonna want this. That's gonna be an awesome drawing for Maria.
As the sky turns the same muddy color as the land below, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet land. However, confidence would be ill-advised. Listen carefully for footfalls in the mud, and move at the break of dawn.
All right then. All right then.
Let's go.
Let's not.
Come on.
Guess we'll just clean up this. We'll clean. We did the deck. Let's clean the strategy room. It looks clean, but on closer inspection, there's sand everywhere. Probably Heisme. I bet it was Heisme or fucking... No, it was Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg is the damn glutton. She eats everything and anything.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And she enjoys it.
What to pick?
Well, we didn't really miss much, did we? Alright.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
This. Understood.
Oh, it's
No,
Stroll. Okay. A master of laundry? Well, I guess if you were a noble,
Nonetheless.
his parents probably did beat it into him. Find money? Woohoo! It's not 5,000 like the last couple times, but...
The village of Inundo, a small settlement located north of Brylehaven, lies ahead. The industry that once thrived here fell into decline, and now the able-bodied youth dream instead of leaving home. A small population of mostly children and elders remain, and visitors are scarce. The gauntlet runner slows to a stop.
Just a moment.
Wait, is this not a dungeon? It's just like a town? Villages around here are like this. I was able to work elsewhere. What a shame. 'Twas my intention to cook something interesting. I prefer food that's not overly interesting. It's a bit small, but it looks like they have a set up
That
a stall
reminds me.
here. A toothbrush of hygienia.
Now then.
I could sell all that and get so much money. My goodness. Oh, hold on. Buy a toothbrush, first off. Buying everything from you, buddy.
All right.
Alright, let's go. Let's continue our trip.
Now then.
Now, well, our trip is over, so now
Giving
we
it
go
some
back
thought?
home finally.
Want to go?
Alright, let's go back to base. Whew. That was a bunch. We have so much stuff to turn in. There are more people in the gun runner at night, so you need to sneak in during the day. Alright, that's interesting and all, but...
Incredulous.
Young man, hey!
Then.
So we meet again. I'm busy.
I get.
How grand. Hey, listen.
Fancy a
Do you have anything new? You don't? Okay.
Incredulous.
Alright, let's go turn in everything.
So.
If it lets me.
wonderful.
Alright, here you go.
Oh, Matsuya.
Yep, that's the dragonberry. Here they are. Medicine can be prepared quickly.
Thanks for that.
This should be enough to ensure everyone gets the proper treatment. I can't thank you enough. Please accept this as my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Side mission done. I'm about to just get back a lot of my money. Someone was attacked while patrolling the border. There was a medicine shortage, so I only watched as he slipped away. It won't happen again.
Yep.
Young people dying on the front lines, medicine shortages making things worse. It's not one person's fault. The whole country's gone wrong. We're working to make sure this never happens.
Well,
Thank you. Spread the
Thanks.
word that this Elda is a man of the people.
All
Where
right,
to next? Next,
let's
we go
head there
here.
right away.
Oh yeah, the guy wants a story. We'll give him a story. We got some beetles too.
Hey there.
Oh, I hit the next one. A Venomore charm. A dragon's poison.
Maybe.
So, if you have items that protect you from dragons, you're no regular bug researcher. If I find 13 more, he'll give me claw
Understood.
breakers. Well, at least that's a weapon, at least. This time I just got a dragon poison guard. Well, if I ever come across a dragon who does poison, I'll be fine, I guess.
Wait a second.
Oh, alright, you're right, you're right. I gotta take it to
All right,
the
then. Go.
recruitment center first. Let's turn in the quest. Here you go.
Welcome.
The cup you have, you actually took it down. Looks like you avoid getting buried with the rest of the skeletons. You don't look like much, but here you go.
Impressive.
You're the strongest bounty hunters you got. Your power is a real deer. Take your reward.
We did it.
Thank you. And I got a bonus thanks to my girl.
All right.
A little bit of strength too. It's going little by little.
Exactly.
Alright, let's take it over to... Wait, was there anything else? No. Okay. Alright, now we
Alright.
take it over to... Wait, nope, there's someone outside. We'll go to that first. God, there's so many things to turn in. Oh, beetle. What is this guy?
Miss Grand.
What's up?
A gambling man.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Miss Grand. Young man. Young man.
Young man. Young man.
Say there.
Is that the big horn in your pocket? Yes.
This is a joy.
I can tell this by touching it. This horn is capable of containing my limitless creativity. Here you go. Thank you.
Mission accomplished.
More courage and 25k.
All right.
It's not a lot, but it'll all add up to it. How would you feel about hunting another one for me? Or forget one. How would you hunt down lots and lots? Yeah, no thank you. I think it was crazy. Persistent, isn't he? He wants us to hunt down every last one. Yeah, no
All
way.
right.
That guy was crazy.
Let's go.
Alright, so the guy outside wants the cup, and then the guy inside wants the story.
This heat is such a bother.
Here you
Right.
go. The miraculous mead.
Mission accomplished.
I don't get a lot, but I get a little bit of money.
Thanks.
Please don't drink it out of it in front of me. My brew would never lose to this cup, but if I drank to this, I'd be absolutely perfectly fine. Oh, but now I'll never know. Don't worry, when you come king, I'll raise this cup in your honor.
Well, that's settled.
Alright, you know what? Fair enough.
Yeah?
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Where is he? Is this him?
Amazing.
Alright. Forsaken Tower.
Aha.
I mean, that legendary tower north of the city. Have you truly been there? I never met someone who'd ventured inside before, and you tell me the monsters and battles you encountered within its walls. Nothing for it, I suppose. I'll pay you your price, storyteller. Shall we decide on something comparable? I like the deed. Parapus who found the Night Prowler asked us to give back his deed. It was collateral for his loan. Well, no matter, I suppose. Take it. Well, it's hardly worth much in the first place. The only reason I've not returned it yet is because he broke his promise. Promised to lend him money as long as he entertained me, but as of late he become a thoroughly boring man. I told him all my stories. Certainly heard of the name Ogress, but a monster like that walks like a man. Truly fascinating. Here you go. Thank you.
A fine thing indeed.
Sounds like you've known him for a while. I simply loaned him the money he needed to establish his business. He built it his way up from having absolutely nothing, so I had high expectations, but he sold his tavern just as the money started rolling in. Didn't hesitate for a second. Told me there was no sport in it if you won it without trying. Wait, he sold it? He's not even in charge of the Night Prowler anymore? He made it sound like he was running the place. I feel like he fast-talked us. Regardless, this was surprisingly fun.
All right.
Well, whatever. Yeah, sure. Let's go turn back in the,
All right.
wherever this goes. Up there. How do I get up there? And there's someone down
Let's go.
here.
Yeah? Hey, mister. Oh, great.
Hi, mister. You're back. Does that mean you got my toothbrush? Yep, here you go.
Proper aces.
I'm good as new. I don't know if it's healing magic, though it says it can kill all the mouth's
Thanks,
toxins.
Mission accomplished.
Yep, sure, whatever. Weirdo. Ooh, a gold beetle. Thank you.
Just can't stand it.
Tooth monsters are very real. You're a stand-up fellow, but not a great comedian. Eh, well, you'll find them one day, and then you'll freak the fuck out. Don't worry.
Oh, my.
Hello. Need a ride? You want to go where?
That's my deed without it. Yeah, here you go. We'll be able to start a new brand new. Yeah, you had nothing to do with the Night Prowler. You were talking about like you ran the place. I did tell you I was the founder, right? Not a proprietor. Certainly didn't mean to misrepresent myself. The curse of a naturally silver tongue. Now, the reward.
Mission accomplished.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Thank you.
Oh, come on.
Thank you for your support. Alright, so
Alright.
is that everything?
What now?
That is officially everything. My goodness. That was a lot of stuff to turn in.
All
Alright, so now we want to go... I could go talk to her or Alonzo. Alonzo's level 1. I need him at 8 if I want to get the next Faker. But I'm more interested in about the dog. I need to know this dog was okay. Who the hell stole this dog? I need to obliterate him. Oh wait, now that I'm here actually...
All right then.
Proper aces.
Let's purify and do all and appraise everything. These are terrible. Oh wait, these are gloves. These are actually pretty good. Wait, why is it going to his? It's because he had those on?
Good.
Alright. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get.
All right.
Alright. Take me to... Wait, can she appraise? If not, I am wasting my time.
Welcome.
She can. Alright, praise everything.
All right.
What
Alright,
now?
now we put everything on.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
I'm stuck.
Just you. But
Seem unscathed. I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here. If you really want, you can insist on joining me on the road to hell. There's no place I'd like to go. I'll go wherever you're going.
you.
You go through such lengths with me. Will you come with me? I pressed the button, so I don't know what you're saying.
The truth is,
The one who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremist, the church has discovered their base. What are you
What?
planning?
so reductive.
Do you even have to ask me if the church knew what I'd do with this information? That's why they sent it to me. Apparently this faction is based in a small village fairly close to the Grand Trad. I'm gonna go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists, no survivors, and when they all get to go to hell, they can look into my dog's eyes and beg for forgiveness. This is exactly how someone should act. I'll string up their corpses 3 days, 3 nights exposed to the elements, long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross
You
me.
get it.
I'd like you
right?
to help me punish them. And in exchange, I'll help you however you can. I refuse. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade like a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. And explain to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. You expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how it must be, I will spare no expense to see your fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. You would slaughter a village.
Hang on.
Slaughtering a village, that would be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly. I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means those who kill will be killed. I will argue with this. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she has brought me. They've ripped away from me, and you say I should just allow it? No, not allow, but
In any case.
not string up them and murder their entire families and ancestors. I'll find out who did this. I'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. If that doesn't work, and then I'll murder them. You know what? You promise me that you'll talk to him first, then that'll be it. We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night might be damned. If we break down, so be it. You come as well and see for yourself. If you're not going to try and drag me to light, you deserve to see what happens. I'm scared. She let me onto the runner she lives in. We arrived at the small base. Is it you, Chief? Is this the place?
You there?
You there? I'm the scoundrel selling magical igniters all across the land. Our village doesn't really have much money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you
Wait.
away, but what are you talking about? Well, you know, one of the church's dealers, they keep trying to sell us igniters, but I keep refusing them. Church has been here several times. They never reported
Out
that
with
to me.
it.
So if I said the merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, wouldn't you agree?
It can't be.
Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters. It's something that should ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, do you sell them?
How nice!
Well, brilliant. I want one.
Enough.
Well, I see. Say no more. So what, they lied to her?
Hmm.
This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in the village. I've been getting detailed reports of an anti-igniter group's movements from the church, but now I'm not so certain that such a force even exists. If it was a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To spread magic igniters.
In any case.
Anyways, I'll take it back. There'll be no more killing. If you haven't stopped me, I've probably ordered my private army to burn this place down. I'm glad you were here. I told you, just calm it down. You don't need to go full Rambo on a village.
I'm glad to have you at my
I
side.
understand that you want to for your dog.
But-
I understand. But my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
Nonetheless.
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. I'd like to visit you.
No.
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Fine then, since it's you.
Speaking of,
You mentioned earlier your true aims for the throne. I thought it was a clumsy lie, but it does bring a certain someone to me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come.
Hmm.
When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find out even I still have a beating heart. So come if you wish. I return to Grand Trad. We will save your dog, girl. Don't worry.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis's.
Day of the soiree is approaching. We need to secure our infiltration route.
Let's make it
We'll
happen.
be fine. The plan is
True.
risky. We'll see it through. There's still 11 days, guys. We'll be fine. Unless something happens and we won't be fine, we'll be fine.
All right then.
I hear a voice. Oh, I need to go talk to him.
Oi there.
Hi, Esme. You are needed. I need to get to level 3 with you, so this is very important. What's up, Esme?
Ah, it's you.
I suppose I should ask you something. I'm not imposing. Finding a spot to leave my son. Yep, let's go.
My thanks.
Yep, let's go. 2 more Tira.
Huh.
Plenty of new grays, possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here. Somebody among his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place, but the only child here in seeing places hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. Let's look somewhere else
That
then.
means
My thanks.
We will check
My
all the
apologies.
options possible. How about somewhere deeper in the forest? Oh, this is peaceful.
No.
Pattering substance from beast among trees, the smell of animal waste. It's too dangerous.
True. We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations. Let's keep going.
got it.
Okay, let's
My
go.
thanks. The truth is,
All you travel far and wide to find a perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a giant tree. That said, simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end. When I was younger, I loathed their indecision. I looked down on them for it. But as I got in my years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that hesitation. I'm certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
Even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. We could take our
It'll
time.
be fine.
listen. Then,
Then why don't we take the gauntlet runner again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full open to space. Where to now? Maybe I'm just imagining things.
What happened?
What's the
No.
matter? Looks like this looks just like a place my son loved.
my son,
I think it was around this time when he finally started walking, and even though he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through the grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched in his tight little fist. Even now, 'tis as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know it's just an empty fantasy. I know it's difficult. You've endured so much pain.
my apologies.
I didn't mean for you to see me like that, but yes, this place could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle, and it feels like a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run with the wind in his face, and yet... Do you want to keep looking?
Not so.
That's not just it. I just have one thing holding me back. That sweet smell in the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies. Why didn't we go there first? Why didn't you just remembered it?
No.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've never visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd even welcome me back. A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've ever known. Let's go already.
Come on.
I'd like to visit your home. I wonder if my son would feel the same. I never even gave him the chance to see my village. There's no room for hesitation, especially for my son. He deserves no less than to have every option.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I found myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I've never had realized alone. I am grateful that our paths have crossed.
Now,
Alright, so I got the assassin now, right?
I must come to
Yeah.
a decision.
That's what I was missing earlier. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head back to the village and call it another day. Call upon me when you can spare the
Homeward
time.
then.
For then, let's rejoin our comrades. We're back.
Interesting.
Alonso.
Interesting.
Alright, what do you got, Alonso? What's up, bud?
Greetings.
Ah, well met. I'd like to hear about your journey. I have enough wisdom to talk to him. I'm very keen. Let's go.
Yes.
There you are. Alright, follow me. I know a great spot. Where the hell are we? Alonso asked me to tell him about some of the things on my journey that happened along the way.
I see.
Very intriguing, so an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic and the tournament for the throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has become such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds naturally, but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk. I won't do
What's
that.
that about?
But of course.
I know it's not your nature, but still, every weapon has a pointed end. The villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes. Those I associate with are the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one such now.
Oi!
How's the client situation looking?
Yeah.
We're 20 at present. No delays securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made. Should any default on payments. So you're not all talk, you know. My lord may have taken a shine to you, but let me make one thing clear. One false move and I'll promise I'll flay you alive myself. Understand, Cocculus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect. And for some reason, he still doesn't trust me. I can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a big fortune. Ambitious sorts take all over the country and are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect. So, when he realizes he can't, that's when an awful lot of money has to disappear into the void. Ah, so that's your aim.
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers, eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When all's said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan. And maybe there's a future in you in this line of work yet. Oi, Alonso.
Yes.
Don't worry, he's my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier, he's snooping around the village.
Hey!
I gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad. If he finds out that you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there'll be no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. He'll turn up nothing, and that'll be the end of it.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. Oh, he's got a big plan going on. That lackey of his, I haven't expected him to move so quickly. They even went as far as digging up my roots. Is everything alright?
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. That's fine. Trying to buy my hometown with money. I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the world poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
The whole. When are you free? How come you come check on the village with me? I've got a strange nagging feeling. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Thank you. Shoot.
Is it going to be next time, not this time?
Mother.
My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, I'd have to straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even though I implore you, do not wait for long. Well, that sounds like something to do soon.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright. I think it's about time we start this dungeon. Infiltration Metal Gear Solid style. Or I could talk to Barden.
Boy, there.
Or Maria. I need to talk to Barden. Alright. Well, I'm going to end the episode here. We got plenty of talking. We can talk to some people in the next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe. It helps out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.